Welcome to FITT Foodie Kitchen. Today we're doing homemade pizza. It's a two-stage process. First is make your dough, so you need to do this a good few hours before you're ready to eat. Okay, so ideally you want to use a mixer, but if you don't have one you can do this by hand. I just can't be bothered because I have a mixer. So you've got 300 grams of bread flour, half a teaspoon of salt, and then half a teaspoon of yeast, and then 1 tablespoon of olive oil. And then you're going to set it on a slow mix. And then add in 250 ml of warmish water. When I say warmish water, it wants to be a little bit warmer than blood temperature. So when you put your fingers in it or when it runs onto your hand, you don't want to feel it too much. You want it to just be a little bit warmer than your skin. And then just leave it mixing. Make sure you get the flour off the sides, or if you're doing it by hand, just keep mixing it till it's all well combined. Okay, you should end up with quite a wettish, lumpy looking dough. Then you're just going to cover it with a tea towel and leave it out for a few hours, and your aim is to let it double in size. Okay, dough's done, so now we're going to make the tomato pizza sauce. Okay, so this is what we've got for the sauce. Chopped tomatoes, half an onion, a bit of oregano, tomato puree, basil, olive oil, 1 big clove of garlic, and a bit of brown sugar. So first step is get a pan on the heat, tablespoon of olive oil, and then throw in your onion and let that soften. Once your onion's cooked, add your garlic, stir that round, cook that for about a minute or two, and then add in a tin of chopped tomatoes. Add a tablespoon of oregano, a tablespoon of brown sugar, and 2 tablespoons of tomato puree. Now turn it onto a low heat and just let it simmer, stirring occasionally for about 10 to 15 minutes. Once your sauce has been on for that 10-15 minutes, nice and hot and bubbling away, you need a stick blender. You can get these for less than a tenner from supermarkets and Amazon, so it's not an expensive bit of kit. And then whiz it up. Once your sauce is all mixed up, add in a handful of chopped basil, stir that in, and then just stick your sauce in a tub to use later. Okay, once your dough is doubled in size, then stick your oven on to preheat. It's time to knead it, shape it, and make pizza. Okay, stick your dough on a well-floured side, and then we're going to start kneading it, working the flour into the dough. So you keep kneading it and working it until it becomes less sticky. And then split your dough into 2, and then we're going to start working one into a base. Stretching the dough out into a pizza shape, still on a floured side. So you don't have to do round, you can do whatever size you want, size and shape. Just keep stretching it. Once you've got it in a rough pizza shape, you're going to put it on a lightly dusted oven tray. Once your pizza base is on the tray, you're going to leave it resting for about 10 minutes, and that gives you time to work out your toppings. So this bit's entirely up to you, put whatever you like on it, but recommend using mozzarella. I just bought it pre-grated because I'm feeling lazy. And meat, tomatoes and peppers. Okay, once your dough's been left to raise for about 10 minutes or so, and pop on the tomato sauce that we made earlier, spread that out. Once you spread your tomato out, then add your mozzarella. Then just add your toppings as you like. Then just a little drizzle of olive oil over the top. And then in the middle of the oven, 220 for about 12 minutes. Okay, and 12 minutes later, take that bad boy out of the oven. Woo, looks good. Just finish it off, a little bit of parmesan. And there we have tasty homemade pizza. Give it a go.